And we are back. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're back playing another Steam game called Contradiction. Isn't it awesome? It is. So it's a murder mystery game. Actually it's full video, full AV, full, I don't know what you want to call it. Much like the old days when Sega and all that used to came, Sega Genesis and all that, we had the CD-ROM, and it was like oh my god, what is it? Night Trap. Night Trap's a good one. The old Wing Commander 4, I think it was, had 3 or 4 had, you know, some real video in between all that. Well, actually, there's been some more games coming out with this, which is awesome. I think it's a fantastic idea. I've always liked those. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Contradiction, where we have to find the killer, and as we're interviewing people, we have to find contradictions in their stories of what they're talking about, and try to catch lies and go from there and see who killed. I think it's a girl. So we're going to start the game. Progress 0%, phone calls 0, cheats 0. Which means that I can go over here and get a current tip throughout the game. So we probably may be doing that. So here we go. Let's start the game and start hearing the clues.
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton Village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
All right, so we're going to press D for the map. Welcome to Edenton Village. Use the direction keys to move around. Magnify glass is your investigation. Got you. Your inventory button is collected physical objects and information. Okay, we don't care about that. All right, so as you can see, it's go left, go right. We hit D. Then we have all this. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to end the street. And we're actually going to look for clues. Nobody here, so we're going to go up the street. Call the chief. Don't need to. Head down the street. We're back at the pub. Don't need to go behind the Brandon house right now. We don't need to go to the pub. We'll go back to the village center. Hold on. All right, so we don't need to do that. Let's continue on the path ahead. Oh, we have a magnifying glass.
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
Okay, we have a key. Oh.
Wow, isn't that interesting?
All right, so they have something there at 8 o'clock. We're going on the wood lane. We're not going to the lodge just yet. We need to talk to Simon and them, but first we're going to go and look at all these paths to see if there's any clues. Go to the jetty. Oh, we have another clue.
Looks like a piece of jewelry there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
We'll have to get something to dig that out. Straight. All right, we're gonna keep going to the clearances. Nothing here. So here's Atlas, which honestly looks like a cult. Of course, they're closed.
Later, I think.
All right, so we're gonna go back. Let's go talk to Simon and them. Oh, we have some more clues.
Very trusting, leaving a bike unlocked. Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
Oh, we found a screwdriver. Actually, I want to go back to where the body was found. We're going to go back to the jetty and use the screwdriver. S to use item. Look at there. There we go.
Interesting. I thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
I guess forensics has checked the area. Awesome. We got another piece of evidence. Let's go back to Simon. Oops, I don't think I did that right. All right, so let's interview.
Is it Simon?
Yeah.
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm watching him.
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through. Is it okay in here?
Oh, this'll be fine, yeah.
Do you want anything? Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
All right, so your first interview, we're gonna pick. I pretty much know what we're gonna do here, so let's get out of here. All right, so what we're gonna do is start with Kate.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
It was just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so last saw Kate at last Friday, only known her for 3 months, didn't socialize, and she was a drunkard.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No. No, I don't think so. Never seen it before.
I don't like the way his face looked there. He looked guilty. Maybe he committed murder. Or not. I don't know yet. Let's ask him about the key. Oh, isn't worth asking about the key. Let's talk to him about the bicycle.
Whose was the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers, except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
All right, and oh, I guess that's what left is this pendant.
Recognize this at all?
It does remind me of something. I don't know. I've seen it somewhere, but no, I don't know.
I don't think we have any contradictions at this point. So let's go talk to Emma.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? What way wild?
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
I saw Kate in college library Thursday. All right.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay. Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know, I keep telling him to fix it.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
Ever seen this?
Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewellery, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. I'll show you.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. Some wanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
Necklace is Emma's. You give it to Kate. Necklace is a freedom necklace. Bought lots of jewelry and unwanted gift.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
All right, so I don't think we got anything else, but we'll go talk to
That's all for the
Simon
moment.
again.
Thank you.
About the pendant.
You know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
Kate wore the necklace in college, but he said he'd only known Kate for 3 months. Liar. Liar. And it turns green.
So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialise with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialise with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
No, not at all.
So Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
All right, so 6 o'clock starts another investigation round. So I'll actually start the next video at this point. But let's go over what we just found out at 5 p.m. I don't like Simon. Simon is holding something back for sure. And his woman there, I think there are problems with them too, and that they're holding something. So definitely issues with those two people. So I will stop this. We're going to pick it up at the next one.